is your SANACAST. Sana G, DC, and Lex Jones discuss a couple of topics that you didn't hear on the Sana G Morning Show.
You tuned in to the SANACAST. Myself, Sana G.
DC, I'm chilling.
Young Lex Jones in the background.
Yeah.
That's all he really says. Like,
Ever.
Yeah. We're going in the mix, Lex. Yeah. You ready, Lex? Yeah. We've got Alicia J here, you know what I'm saying? Primarily seen during our Golden State Warrior games there in the tunnel area. And I'm going to get your title wrong again. You just told me and I'm going to forget. So tell everybody exactly what you do with the Warriors.
I'm the senior manager of game experience. So it sounds exactly like it is. I, manage the game experience.
Right.
Everything that you see, from the talent to the video to the music, everything. I manage that. So it's really fun. A lot of energy, a lot of different people that I work with. Every game night is different, and it's been different this year for sure.
I got a real story to share real quick. So my homegirl Jeanette is here somewhere. She was like, I know her. My dad gave her a compliment one day, and he said that she was hella rude. She's working. She doesn't want you to come by and say she looks beautiful that day. And I was like, are you sure? She was like, yeah, that's her. And I was like, okay. But
okay, well, I hope that I wasn't rude, but I'm on a headset.
Exactly.
And so I have so many people talking in my ear, and I'm just trying to get, talent out, whatever it may be. So I don't know. I was maybe talking to somebody. It's very possible.
She said her dad's a creep anyway. So she was like, I'd have been offended if somebody like him walked up to me too. So I don't know what happened.
It's funny. Some people walk up during games, like literally when they're in the middle of something. It's like, what am I going to do? Like stop and talk? Like, I'm working. But a lot of people think I'm the head of security too. They don't know what I do.
Stop it.
They just think that I'm out there.
I mean,
making sure everything's okay.
From the entertainment perspective, you got to understand sometimes when people are like mid-work, they can't really stop down and have full conversations with you. And that's not being rude. That's just paying attention to what you got to do.
I mean, to him, he was trying to get it popping. And she was like, bruh, I got these headphones on. Probably, I don't know. But
that happens a lot too, so it very well could have been.
Don't take it offensively. That's just how he described it, because he got ignored probably or something like that. Who knows?
My bad, Dad. My bad.
Right. I mean, head of security though over there, you go like swagged out to every game. I mean, she's a stunning woman in general. I don't want to shout out your height. I'll let you do it.
Oh, 6'6" all day.
So
I'm going to tell you that. And I wear heels.
Right.
So.
Just looking beautiful right there on the side, directing what's going on with the game as far as entertainment. And, head of security, though, really? No.
They do all the time.
It's not like you out there with the all black with the black stomp 'em out boots on or something like that. Like, I don't understand what that was about, but okay.
So, depending on how long you've been listening to the Sana G Morning Show or whatever, or just me in general, you know that I've had Alicia J on before. And back when we were talking about that was the fact that you're saving yourself for marriage. And I'm sorry, how old are you again?
I am 36.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm not ashamed.
Okay. Yeah, because you're beautiful, girl. Come on now. A lot of people would wish they looked that good at 36. But y'all falling apart out there. Get it together. But
wow.
36 years old, 6'6". And at that point, we were calling you the tallest virgin in the world or something like that.
Still there.
Yeah, still there. Saving yourself to get married. And we've talked about how close she has gotten to actually getting it in. Mm-hmm. So it's not like she's just not dating or seeing people. It's the fact that, you cherish what you got.
Exactly. I mean, I think when people hear the word virgin, they have this picture in their head of somebody who's just like awkward. Exactly. Right. Doesn't go out.
All in white.
Isn't sexual. All of that. And that's not the case at all.
Right.
I mean, for me, I'm excited to have it. Like, I can't wait to have it. I just want to have it with one person.
Right.
So, and there's a lot of reasons. Obviously, I'm a Christian, and you'll see that on my site, Tall Swag. I talk a lot about my Christianity, and that's the base of it.
Right.
But I also think that there's just something beautiful about being with one person, me personally. And also, I have addictive personality. So I know that once
you're gonna
I
be
start,
getting it in?
Right. Like, oh man, I didn't already kick this thing off. Who wants to stop now?
Right. And I'm just gonna keep it real. And so I know that if I had started a long time ago, you'd be
wilding
out here. Yeah.
You'd be out here.
Yeah. I'd be out here. So,
we'd be like, we got the turn up thought in here. Alicia J, y'all say what's up.
Nah, you can't do that, player.
Yeah. So, I mean,
that's an honest answer.
And my husband better be ready because
it's going down.
I know that that's how I am. I mean, that's why I don't drink either. I've never tried alcohol.
Ever?
Ever.
Oh, girl.
I've never tried it. So
just denying all the sins.
Well, When you got 30 some odd years and you just kick that thing off, whichever one it is, you don't want to go completely overboard, right?
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I have alcoholism in my family.
Oh, no.
It runs, and
God
I just
bless
know
him.
that if I don't start, I'll never have to finish. So that's just kind of how I am. I know myself and I know my limitations and so I just abstain.
I just commend you, girl. Shit. Standing over there amongst all those. Well, not all of them are good looking. But, you see other teams come in too or whatever. I mean, there's some damn good looking men your size or whatever, because we've had the short guy conversation as well, which.
My thoughts have changed on that a little bit.
Really? Because back then you were like, on the short guys.
Right. I think as you get older, you kind of see what's important in a person. And, height is great. If I find somebody who's taller than me, or they find me, excuse me, let me correct myself.
Right, right.
That's great. But if I fall in love with someone who isn't, whose love is more important than height. And that's really something that I've grown, pun intended, I guess, throughout to understand is that,
it's just about the love.
It is just about the love. And it's hard to find somebody that you love and that loves you back, so if that person is shorter than me, it is what it is.
Yeah, let's take the word short out, because the woman is 6'6". Let's say average height.
Right. Because if you happen to be about 5'11", 6 foot out there, player, yes, you are
average,
short
almost.
In a way, but not the same way.
Right. So I don't know.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was like, can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I run around in heels and blah, blah, blah. But
well, the reason why I said that, and this still kind of rings true, is that a lot of guys say, oh, she's beautiful, I want to date her. And then when we go out on a date and they're shorter, they're really intimidated. And that's not comfortable. I can't be with someone who's intimidated by me. You have to
be confident.
Be proud to hold my hand in public and all that kind of stuff. And it happens very quickly. You see it very quickly that they're not comfortable. But there are tall men who are intimidated by it too.
For sure. Because you're a beautiful woman, though. Like, don't just think that people are staring at you because you're towering over people that you're walking by. Like, you're also gorgeous. So it's like, I don't know. I don't want you to focus on the fact that they're just looking at you because you're a little taller than everybody else.
Well, thank you. I mean,
maybe a lot of taller than everybody else.
A lot taller, especially when I have the heels on and people, knock me for that all the time. Go by and say, like, why are you wearing those? Which is ridiculous.
Right. Let me live.
Let me live.
Yeah, but I mean, that's you being comfortable in your own skin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't really, somebody can't walk by and be like, oh, bro, why you got that pink jacket on? Why you don't feel like? And I'm like, nah, man, I just like pink jackets. So did Cameron. Like, what's wrong with that?
Right.
Just because you see it a certain way doesn't mean that I can't be comfortable, in whatever I'm in.
Side note. Don't wear any pink jackets.
I mean, I wore a pink polo shirt when I got hired here. And I've been in this joint since, so it happened.
Sure. And I'm not mad at that, but,
it happened.
I know.
Yeah. I rock heels. I mean, one, because I love my height now.
Yeah.
And I know that it's beautiful. I didn't always think that way. I was bullied a lot when I was growing up. People, I mean, both for my height and for my race growing up. I got the one, too, basically. Yeah. So I was depressed for a lot of years. I didn't love myself. I actually had, like, suicidal thoughts at one point.
No.
So, now that I love it, I show it in any way that I can. I mean, rock those heels. Who cares?
Yeah.
A lot of people look at you and they make fun of things that they wish they had themselves.
Right, exactly.
And they're just telling you lies, and I used to believe those lies. And why? Just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true.
Right.
So I think a lot of people just need to realize that those words that come at you, they're an opinion. You don't have to believe it.
Right. I mean, kids are cruel, too. Absolutely. It does stem from a lot of jealousy. Like maybe they're unhappy at home or their parents don't show them love, or so they're going to pick on something that they don't either understand or that they would prefer themselves to be like. Yeah. And kids, it takes for you to grow up to understand that and come out of that hole. So that is a dope message for my young people tuned in right now. Like, those words are just words. Mm-hmm. You believe in yourself and your thoughts about yourself. I mean, you need to keep them up, because everybody out here is going to try to tear you down if you let them.
And most times people that are making fun of you, they feel inadequate themselves.
Exactly. They're insecure.
They're projecting onto you. And I think once you realize that, I mean, just walk in your truth. Walk around being proud of who you are, because God made you exactly that way for a reason. So.
Right. So Alicia J also has and works with a clothing line, right? And she does a lot of fashion on Instagram. If you follow her, it's Tall Swag on the gram. And the clothes are gorgeous too. And to see the pictures, you wouldn't even, I mean, not that, I don't want to keep harping on your height, but you just look like a beautiful model out there doing these, these different outfits and whatnot. And they're on point every single time, I must say.
Well, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? From the hair to the shoes to the clothes to everything is so well put together. And you can see all of this also on tallswag.com.
Yep. So it's Tall Swag on everything, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, online. And yeah, I mean, style is an expression of who you are. And for so long, I didn't even think that style was for me because there aren't a lot of tall clothes out there.
Right.
And once I found, outlets that were creating these clothes, I said, you know what, I'm just going to express myself in every way possible. And that's what I do on Tall Swag. And style is a beautiful way to show your confidence.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you who you are, but it definitely enhances, the swag that you have, hence Tall Swag. So,
right.
I love showing that stuff, but Tall Swag is going to be a little bit different coming up. I'm going to be showing women and men, if they want to partake.
There you
go. How to stand tall every day in every way. So I'm going to be doing that through different posts. I'm going to start a podcast called Work in Progress.
So,
and there's just, so many things to your confidence, including style. So it's going to be style and beyond now.
yeah. I mean, everything is a part of you. The way you dress, the music you like all those things create you as an individual out there. So it's dope that you do that also. And we can't tell you exactly how you can see Alicia J in another way, but she's working on a huge project right now that, I mean, I've been telling you to do this for a minute.
You have.
And she fought it for a little while. But I think your story is pretty incredible, from the businesswoman that you are, your involvement with, our champs over there, to your height, to your virginity, to your outlook on life, and, just the fact that you got bullied. And a lot of people can relate to that. I was called Miss Piggy when I was a kid. Like, it's so many different things that are about you that people need to hear. So it's dope that you're doing the podcast. And also, you'll be able to see her. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't say too much. So.
Right.
But it's going to be a huge way to tell my story.
Yeah.
I think we're built to tell our stories. I think if we told our stories more, we would change so many things in our world. So I'm excited to share it with a lot of people on a grand scale. So,
yeah.
Just tune in to Tall Swag, follow me on Instagram at Tall Swag, and I'll keep you updated.
We're going to do the announcement here, too. When you get the green light, listen up to the Sana G Morning Show. We're going to air that.
Oh, we telling everything.
Yeah, all of it. So you're going to have to come back in or call us so you can make the announcement to everybody so we can support you. Because I think, you're a dope person in general. We don't get to kick it a lot, which, I got a child I got to take care of, and she's a busy woman. But, I know you
need to make time.
Yeah, and I know you hang out with DC a lot, too.
Hey, now and then.
He's all right, people. He's all right. But, I don't know. I just wanted to give you some congratulations and, let people know about your story and whatnot. And I look forward to making that announcement about that thing that we can't talk about.
Thank you so much. I mean, I just have to thank you and everybody, actually, at KML, because you've really supported me since day one.
Yeah.
And so many people have come to know my story and come to love who they are because of you guys, because you've helped me and really supported me. So thank you so much.
Well, you're one of those people that people just want to support because you're a good person. It's not like you go around talking smack or whatever like I do. That's why so many people hate you.
I mean, the real thing is that, you put yourself out there in a very genuine way. And I think a lot of people really appreciate that. Because, from whatever perspective, whether or not it's the perspective of being unapologetic around religion or around height or around your virginity, whatever the case is, like, you're not holding any punches, and a lot of people do.
Right.
And even if they're facing that stuff, right, they're not really putting that story or that testimony out there. And I feel like you do that in a very sincere way. So that's why people jump towards you. So
that's why it's Tall Swag. That's what it is. What's up, producer Max? You want to say something?
Yeah, I got a question because listening to you talk about the virginity for one, and how you've never had a sip of alcohol either. I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes listening in the car right now. Like, how can I get my daughter to grow up like that and to turn into a woman that has those kind of morals and ideals? Can you talk a little bit about your family and your parents and kind of how you were raised?
Well, I was raised in a Christian home, but one thing, and this is huge, is that my mom gave me all of the possibilities. Like, she was like, you can do this, and you can do that. I want you to choose your path. Like, she really educated me on each path. like where it could go, what it could do, and let me choose. If my mom didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. Actually, I'm pretty certain, because I'm also a strong-willed person. And if you tell me, like, you have to do something, I'm going to tell you what I really can do. And who, just like people growing up used to tell me, you have to play basketball. And I didn't. I mean, I ended up playing ball, but at the time, like, I was like, no, I want to pursue these other things. I don't have to do anything that you tell me to do.
Right.
So if she had said, you have to be a virgin, don't drink, like, I would have probably ran out and did both.
Right.
So I think the biggest thing is, constant communication with your daughter or son, because sons can be virgins too and not drink alcohol.
Right.
And really, like, give them a choice and keep them educated. Don't force them, and let them be themselves in the context that they want to be. So my message isn't saying you have to be a virgin or you don't have to do these things. Yeah. It's simply telling my story and saying that it is still a choice, and if you want to make it, you can. And I think parents should do the same.
That's dope.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you for being tuned into the SANACAST. Alicia J, you can check her out on every social media outlet, Tall Swag, also the website. You know what I'm saying? If you got some height on you too, there's beautiful clothing there for you to buy. And make sure you listen to the Sana G Morning Show every day of the week, Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. We're going to announce where you can see her coming up soon.
Can't wait to announce it.
It's going to be pretty amazing. And subscribe to the SANACAST right there on the free iHeartRadio app, iTunes, Google Play, whatever it is, or your podcast app there on your phone. We'll holla.